Hi, Rigsters here, back with episode 3 of the funky world of Daeon X Machina. On the previous one, we continued to question the motive of 4 and the Oval organization, and I'm still on to this 4 robot. I still have suspicions. We also encountered Diablo, which is not to be confused with Lamborghini Diablo or the Blizzard game. Falcon, who is a weary war vet who is a tough mercenary. George, who is friendly, and Red Chrism, who is second in command of the Bullet Works instead of Bullet Failure mercenaries. So let's get started. Let's go to this arsenal thing that it was hitting at near the end of episode 2. View in your play record. Oh, okay. We can include game progress, completion rates, battle history, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Equipment usage log. Okay. Matches, equipment loadout. I have no clue what all that does. Okay, so that's more of like a record keeping thing. What's this button do? Exploration missions. Working with other players will explore the inner workings of the labyrinth facility, reach the arsenals of the death, and defeating them. Okay. Oh, so this is like the co-op mode. Developed into equipment to 3. Okay. Okay, so that's a co-op mode. That's pretty cool. What's this one? Online with others. You can enjoy both online versus multiplayer. Onlines are based on bounty. Oh, I'm not ready for that. I am sure as heck not ready for that. Let's talk to Orbital. Let's go to Hangar. Equipment, paint, loadout. Okay, let's go to in changing equipment. Okay. In the hangar, you can change armor, weapons, and prepare your arsenal. Equip weapons and arms using. Okay. Well, I want better weapons. Right weapon. Oh my god. This is like an RPG, isn't it? Oh hell. Okay. Click on right weapon, bullet, all, laser, melee combat, special, shield. What's left weapon do? Bullet. Oh, it's the same thing. Shoulder weapon. Nothing. Right pylon. Oh, I see. And then there's like a whole bunch of things. Okay. So there's durability, firepower, ammunition, mobility, and scouting. I'm pretty sure scouting is either speed or how far you can see. Mobility is how fast you can go. Ammunition is how much you can carry. Firepower, well, it just flat out sucks right now. And durability is how much damage you can take. That's what I'm guessing what all that means based on that information. I still don't know what VP means. Like, what the actual hell is VP? But anyways, let's go to right weapon. Let's equip that strange looking weapon here. An economic assault rifle can be used. Oh, I see. So memory usage is... Huh? Automated shooting, effective range. Oh, okay. So you can change or equip different items as well. Oh, okay. So AT is like automated shooting or automated tracking. So I don't really care for this goofy shield or God knows what it does. So let's equip it there on the right weapon. And then left weapon will equip the assault rifle there. There we go. Now the memory, I guess if you go over that, you can't remember or you just can't equip it. It's like a loadout limitation. I don't know why that means memory. Like, do you just magically forget stuff if you go over your memory? I mean, your computer now? You need to download more RAM to equip more weapons. Gosh, that would be a strange way of running out of inventory. But alright, I guess that's how the game works. Keep going. Let's go to paint. See what goes there. Arsenal painting. Customize how it looks. Oh, okay, so this is cosmetic. Like I thought. Alright. Let's just do color for now. Full body. Do something easy. Let's just see if I can make it like a really cringy color. Oh. Yes, cringe. Alright. Perfect. Let's go back here. Alright, yes. Let's make it let's make it a cyan blue like the channel color like I prefer to do. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Maximum cringe, here we go. To the next mission. Alright. Offer missions. Rank E. Desert Extermination by the Sky Union. Investigate the neutral zone. Hey, isn't that a Star Trek thing? Am I going to be like a Romulan or Klingon now violating the neutral zone treaty? Okay, well that's just a really dumb Star Trek joke. But anyways. With the appearance of colossal immortals, Sky Union has decided to reinvestigate the neutral zone. You will be provided prototype weapons for this mission. What? Oh, come on. I wanted to use the one I had. Alright. Well, I'll just get to it.
Mission briefing.
Alright, let's see what they blab about now. This is 4.
Briefing will now commence.
Okay. 2800 C. Okay. Ruins of Aquafort. Alright.
This mission is a request from Sky Union.
No, it's requested from the ground people. Of course it does. It says it right there. Oh god. This bot needs more self-awareness, I guess.
In response to the appearance of Gigant-class immortals during the previous mission...
Gigant. Oh. I guess they call it Gigant with those really big ones. Alright.
Sky Union has deemed it necessary to investigate neutral areas to prevent future immortal invasions.
Well, that's a logical thing to do. Okay.
I've uploaded a map of the mission area. The area you'll be investigating shares a border with Sky Union's territory.
What? Well, what border are they sharing? That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
Well, I don't have to prepare anything, I just press a button.
Briefing over.
Alright. I love that little sound thing.
Gigant-class immortals.
What? Oh, so this is apparently another person named Savior.
So named after the mythological race. Colossal beings, born from the blood that fell when the primordial god Uranus was castrated.
Who? Are you on something, sir?
One could say that in this gigantomachy of our time, we are like unto Zeus, brandishing his mighty thunderbolt.
Okay. Alright.
Real wordsmith,
So,
this guy.
That's not wordsmithing. He's referencing Greek and mythology stuff, man. That's not wordsmithing.
Say, I heard you were the first to face off against one of these. What was it like?
It was easy. I just pointed an assault gun that did 10 damage and had a box on the previous episode, just firing at a box doing 10 damage the whole time. Wondering, like, this is gonna take a while, kind of thing. And yeah, it was pretty intimidating, I would say. I didn't expect that. But it was cool. I mean, they're bad people. Well, not bad people, but bad robots that are trying to kill us. So, just keep your eyes peeled and just shoot at it. Oh. I think I'm getting into the lore too much. Well, that's okay. That's what video game nerds do. Most powerful AI I've ever seen. I mean, that's probably... Wait, I don't have a third option? Oh, okay. So, this game is kind of, like I said in the previous one, the writing is not necessarily bad, but if you know, obviously nothing, and you're just going strictly off a game of a franchise that's more popular in Japan, or I guess in that region, to somebody that knows nothing about the franchise or the lore, or probably the anime too, because I'm definitely 95% certain there's an anime of this. It's a little bit weird of how they front load or back load the information. It's just kind of perplexing. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little fragmenty. I'm not expecting world class writing. I mean, I'm not a world class writer either, to be fair, but it's kind of strange. Like, 'cause sometimes you're just like, what? Who? And wait a minute, kind of thing. It's not, like I said, it's not the worst writing you'll ever see, but it is kind of organizationally the weirdest I've seen in a while. So, the choice of the most powerful AI I've ever seen. If you say it that way, it sounds like you're being too glass half full. I mean, it's not necessarily a terrible thing to say, or bad, or immoral. And saying the second choice, it was no different than any other AI. Wow, I can't read English. It was no different from any other AI. Well, saying like, oh, it's no big deal can kind of come across you have too much of an ego. The one above seems like you're being a little more truthful, but they'll probably just laugh at you anyways. So I'm going to go with the first option. Not to say the second option is a bad choice either. It's just kind of like, well, based on what I know about the lore so far, it's probably best to say the first one.
Ah, excellent.
Okay.
We don't need to restrain ourselves against powerful foes, but bring to bear the full force of our absolute justice.
Okay, that is wordsmithing. The thing above that Zilla was saying about wordsmithing, that isn't wordsmithing. This is wordsmithing. Big difference. So it's like, eh. I like also sometimes with the text in this game, or way of how they match the text with what they say. Doing dot 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 for is kind of funny. That was like when games do that for the subtitles. It just cracks me up. It's just a stupid thing I noticed.
Well, yeah, but we still need to investigate.
No, really.
Better than being completely in the dark, that's for sure.
Okay, I guess so was the Captain Obvious of the group, but alright.
In any event, it is essential that every last immortal be driven out.
Well, that is a very true point, Savior.
They are a blight, to be purged by humanity.
And now you're getting into the weird zone.
Can
What?
I ask a question?
Oh? Now we meet a third new character this episode. Notes. I guess he's a scribe? Or person of knowledge?
Go ahead.
What? Now Four's intervening? Okay.
Oh, you're that straight shooter from Innocence. Have you been here the whole time?
What? From Innocence? What?
I
Okay,
have.
let's keep going.
I'm actually responsible for gathering information for our team.
Ah, called it. Yep. With a name like that, I was going to just say he's probably intelligent or scribe. Not bad, though.
Please ask your question.
Well, Jesus, Four. They just barely talked and you're, like, already want to know the question? It's like, jeez. I guess the robot's like, oh, stop blabbing.
Yes, right. The information we have on those Gigant-class immortals indicates that conventional weapons are ineffective.
What? What do you mean ineffective? I was doing 10 damage. That's not ineffective. It's not... Well, I guess he has a point. It isn't very effective from a damage perspective, but I was still hurting it. Probably too slowy for their likes.
So what do we do if we encounter one?
You shoot it. Or you use a sword. Or God forbid you use the Chrism guy and you go in with Diablo, which is not to be confused with the Lamborghini or the Blizzard game. And you just swing a sword and kick ass. What else do you do?
In the previous encounter, the area's wide-range radar and communications tower were destroyed.
What? They were? Why did they note that when I was doing the mission?
We gathered what little information we could from the battle data of the Arsenal combatants. Beyond that, we know little else.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh god,
Since
the
Bullet
writing.
Works was responsible for their destruction in the last encounter,
What?
it is highly unlikely that a similar type of immortal could be hiding nearby.
Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, like, whoa, Ford, don't be blaming Bullet Works for destroying the radar. They didn't even remotely touch the radar.
Highly unlikely, but not impossible either.
What?
Precisely, which is why Sky Union is loaning special weapons to those who accept this mission.
Okay.
Testing those weapons is a secondary purpose of the mission.
No, we're not gonna test the weapons. I mean, oh my god, this game's writing, man. I tell you, it's a little janky at times. Like, testing weapons is a secondary purpose. I'm like, well, you're loaning me a special weapon. What else are you, what? Oh my god. Alright, let's just unpack that. So basically, the game should put testing those weapons in front of precisely. Like after saying precisely, which is why it's loading. This is the kind of strange crisscross writing. I know it's not really a terminology, I'm just using it as that. It doesn't flow. It's really jarring. I mean, it's funny, and I laugh at it, and I think it's so interesting. But for some people, this could turn people off, man. It especially if you're only strictly going off a game. You know, I'm like, no, testing a weapon. You give me the mercenary weapon that's experimental, saying, "Oh, and by the way, you're testing this weapon." They'd probably be like, "No, really? I thought it was just there for show." It's like, oh my god.
Ah,
It's
a
funny.
secondary purpose. I see.
Oh god, Notes, help you. Poor Note.
So there's a chance these untested weapons might work.
Okay, that is a valid concern. So it actually is right about
But
that.
they're just loaning them to us? Yeah, I'm gonna need more incentive than that, especially when there's a chance these weapons are total duds.
Yeah, Zola's point and concern is exactly my concern. That is exactly what I was just going to get to, but he already said it in the lore.
What, we just gotta assume all the risk and that's that? They can't sweeten the deal at all? Come on, work with me here.
I thought you weren't supposed to. I thought you were violating one of the rules I was told in the company mail on episode 1.
I'll see what I can do.
What?
One moment, please.
Hey, wait a minute. You just told me in the email in the game that you're not supposed to do that, and now they're. Oh, wow. Man, this game really does bend their rules a lot.
Holding out for a greater reward. You disappoint me, hero. Your older brother would never engage in such unbecoming conduct.
Yeah.
Okay, I admit it. Deva's more of a hero than I am.
Who's Deva?
He's all about getting up close and using his own power to take down enemies.
Man.
But me? Well, if someone's gonna give me a powerful new weapon to play with, I am not gonna say no to that.
Impressive.
What?
Yes. As mercenaries, we answer to a higher calling.
This guy's
One
a
that
little
demands
strange.
we destroy the immortals by any and all means at our disposal. Such is our burden as agents of justice.
Okay.
I imagine being rich enough to afford a made-to-order arsenal helps to ease that burden, though. My siblings and I, we have to work hard so we can afford to eat. It'd really help if you sat this one out, Savior. What do you say?
What?
I wish you good luck. If you fight as a stalwart agent of justice, I will not need to enter the fray. That, in turn, would entitle you to my share of the reward.
Okay.
Deal. I'll do my part.
Hey, it's just like
I
Starship
have
Troopers.
completed
I'm doing my
negotiations with
part.
Sky Union. They are willing to extend the loan period indefinitely if you agree to provide them with all future battle data.
What?
Well, in that case, I accept this mission.
Why?
What about you, Prince?
When duty beckons, ours is not to refuse.
Wow. He's like Yoda.
Innocence will also accept.
Wait, who's Innocence? Is that like he's referring to his sibling of somebody we didn't meet? What? Oh my goodness, this game's lore and story, man. I tell you. It's really hard to follow sometimes. It's very jarring. But future and all battle data to Sky Union. And they're just like, alright, let's just share all the data and you can have this weapon forever. Oh. Isn't there any consequence to that? Are they just okay with sharing battle data? What if they use that for something against them? I mean, I guess they're an okay entity, but I would question that, saying, well, wait a minute. What does the battle data do, and why did they want it that badly? I don't think they have ulterior motives, but hey, you don't know. In this game's lore, it could mean anything. So let's go. I love this sound effect.
Scanning battlefield.
Okay.
Femtoparticle density is uneven, but short-range radar will not be effective.
Wow.
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
What?
Move out. Don't let them swarm you. They're weak one-on-one, but in a group, they're a real pain to deal with.
Oh, okay, that's a
Rookie,
good point, Daemon.
try using those missiles of yours.
What?
The displayed number is your locked-on targets.
What?
Fire more missiles with each target you acquire.
Okay.
do better
Oh,
than
okay.
that.
What? Huh? Okay, so let me try to understand what he's talking about. Oh, I see. So the left button, the shoulder weapon. Okay. It's teaching me how to use missiles. Active seekers will seek out locked-on targets. Heat seeking will gravitate towards heat. Yep, that makes sense. Lock on. Come and then press to fire missiles.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're the little rookie I've been hearing about. You look more broken in than I expected. Name's Deva of the Steel Knights. So,
Alright.
Ow.
Oh, whoops.
Knock it off. I met the rookie at the briefing. Prince and no-nonsense notes are off handling another area.
No-nonsense.
Don't worry,
What?
rookie. I'm sure you'll team up with them eventually.
Ooh.
Prince, that tool savior's still alive? One of these days, I
Nico
really
doesn't
need
like-
to knock him off that high horse of his.
If you did, I doubt he'd notice. He barely remembers we even exist.
Truth. Oh, whoops. We gotta make sure to keep the rookie here in the loop. Now, we mercenaries usually form groups to do this work.
Okay.
Collectively, we're known as reclaimers.
Oh, why
As
didn't
a
tell me
group,
the
it's
second
easier to
part?
take on bigger missions and negotiate for whatever supplies we need. If you don't want to die, surrounding yourself with allies is the way to go.
Okay.
You teamed up with Bullet Works before, yeah? Among reclaimers, they're one of the larger groups. All former military types, experts in the art of war.
Okay.
We're talking the best of the best of the best among reclaimers. No question.
And that Prince guy, he actually leads a group of reclaimers called the Five Hells. And that crew is something else, that's for sure.
They're nobles, basically.
Oh,
They
they're
got the
nobles,
credits
I
and
thought
clout to put average Joes like us to work for them.
That's one way of putting it. Still, even nobles have duties they can't shirk by paying off the masses.
Well,
okay.
whatever. We're all mercenaries in the Oval Link.
Instead of the
And, as
hexagon
much as I
link.
hate to admit it, that guy's a good mercenary. Damn good, even.
I bet you'd give him a run for his money in a fight.
You're no slouch either. Don't forget why we're the Steel Knights.
Obviously.
Me and my little brother Zoa are the only reclaimers in the Steel Knights.
Okay.
A two-man group like ours might seem odd, but that's just how we like to roll.
Oh,
The
okay.
best way to learn about the more famous reclaimers is to check them out for yourself.
Okay.
Some of them are crazy. Just absolute nutcases who dive into this mess without even blinking.
Okay.
It's a real freak show, that's for sure.
Alright.
Anyway, all reclaimers receive missions from Orbital and the consortiums.
Okay.
We complete those missions and get paid. That's all there is to it. But we all got our own reasons for doing this. Just check us all out, like Zoa said, and draw your own opinions.
At the end of the day, we're all just mercenaries. Trying
Yep,
to survive.
that's what I thought.
Let's get
so.
to work.
About time. If you find any big boys, let us know. Later, rookie.
Oh, okay. Well, that's some good information. Why didn't they tell me that on the second tutorial mission instead of
You're not
now?
strong enough to handle me.
No, he's talking to that twat.
This is what we do.
Oh, I see. So the auto repeater automatically fires onto the targets. Okay. I like that feature. I mean, it does give away your position, but that's just bots. What's the worst you're gonna do? Okay. Just fly in and stuff and just keep bashing things together. Alright, so I like the Zora Deva's group the best so far, outside of, who was it, Falcon and the George guy. There'd be the group I would rather work with. The noble guy is a bit strange.
Scratch one bogey. Next.
Okay. Remaining targets. I guess I have to destroy more targets. I guess if I double tap.
If you really want to stop us, you gotta go all out.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Mission complete. Okay.
Sufficient weapon data collected. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Okay.
Executing automatic return sequence. Return according to instructions.
Oh.
Guess we didn't
There's
find any
nothing
big
there.
boys. Talk about a tease.
Well, at least I got a fair amount of weapons.
But hey, at least we get to use these weapons all we want. I'd say that counts for something.
I
Yeah, it
guess.
does.
Later, rookie. Don't go dying now.
I don't think I will be. I barely even get hit. I just drive around, just randomly shoot at stuff. Well, alright, you got the Thunderbird and camo. Okay. Alright, well, that's it for Mission 3. Gonna leave that there. I think that was an okay mission. I was more trying to understand the lore and all. Whoa, jeez, this camera. God. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I'm just trying to understand the lore and see what's what. I definitely tell you this though, at least in this game, I'd rather not work with that noble group. I mean, no, it's okay, but my god, that savior guy. Whew, man, something else, I tell you. Either that or the one that just worked with in the game's lore are okay too. I don't mind working with those two, or the Falcon guy with Bullet Works. They're fine too. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I do run a Ko-Fi page with the goal of getting a better fight stick for IL-2 Stormovik and or DCS to play those kind of games better as well. I also cover many other genres, so check it out on the end screen here. It's Rigsters Journey. Signing off.